They wanted to save souls and destroy desire. What if breakfast was a weapon? In the flickering candlelight of the Battle Creek Sanitarium, patients lined up for breakfast. Doctors watched silently, their eyes calculating, measuring, controlling. Couples avoided each other's gaze. The room was tense, quiet, too quiet. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg believed that indulgence, even in thought, could lead to sin. Desire was dangerous, intimacy was forbidden, and he had a plan to curb both. One morning, a tray of boiled grains, left out overnight by mistake, turned golden and crisp. When the patients ate it, something unexpected happened. They ate eagerly, yet their urges waned. Kellogg's eyes widened. He had stumbled upon a discovery unlike any other, a food that could shape behavior. And just like that, cornflakes were born. In the late 1800s, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg ran the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan, a place where morality and health were inseparable. Patients traveled hundreds of miles seeking cures for ailments. But Kellogg had a more secret mission: to control human behavior, especially desire. He believed indulgence led to sin, and intimacy, even within marriage, was dangerous. Couples were discouraged from touching, writing letters, or even sharing meals. Some patients were prescribed ice-cold baths or strict diets designed to suppress the body's natural urges. Kellogg was obsessed with food as medicine. He experimented tirelessly with grains, trying to create meals that were filling yet bland enough to curb the passions. His staff recorded patients' reactions with meticulous detail. Some were lethargic, others complained bitterly. But something remarkable began to happen. A nurse whispered to a colleague one morning, "Ever notice how quiet they are after breakfast?" The patients, once restless and passionate, seemed subdued, almost obedient. Kellogg noted this in his journals, his eyes gleaming with the thrill of discovery. He tried boiled wheat, corn, oatmeal, all prepared with exacting precision. Nothing was perfect. Many batches ended up soggy, tasteless, or even inedible. But Kellogg refused to give up. Every failure was a step closer to control. Then, one fateful morning in 1894, a simple mistake changed everything. A batch of wheat and corn was boiled, rolled, and left to cool overnight. The next day, instead of mush, the grains were crisp, golden flakes. Curious, Kellogg served them to his patients. The results were immediate and astonishing. Patients ate eagerly, yet their reported urges diminished. Kellogg realized he had stumbled upon something remarkable, a food that could shape human behavior without force or coercion. Word spread quietly through the sanitarium. Some doctors were fascinated, others horrified. Patients called it the strange, quiet breakfast. Outside the sanitarium walls, the world had no idea that this accidental creation was about to transform society. Kellogg, ever the perfectionist, refined the process. Corn became the main ingredient, flakes lighter and crispier, easier to produce. He documented every step meticulously, believing that the right combination of texture and taste could manipulate both health and morality. Meanwhile, his brother, Will Kellogg, saw another side to the invention: profit. Where John saw control, Will saw opportunity. He began experimenting with packaging, marketing, and selling cornflakes to the general public, completely divorced from its original purpose. As the flakes spread across America, their true origin faded into obscurity. Families enjoyed breakfast, unaware that a tool once meant to suppress desire had become a staple of modern life. Yet, inside the sanitarium, John continued his experiments, introducing other bland foods, strict regimens, and strange concoctions designed to regulate the body and mind. His belief was unwavering. Food could enforce morality better than any sermon or punishment. Historians now look back and see the duality: one brother, obsessed with ethics and control, the other with commerce and mass appeal. A simple accident, a batch of grains left out too long, bridged the gap between morality and capitalism in the most unexpected way. Cornflakes didn't just change breakfast, they sparked an industry, influenced dieting trends, and even shaped early 20th century attitudes toward health and propriety. And all of it began with a mistake that suppressed human desire, intended or not. Today, when we pour a bowl of golden flakes, we rarely consider their curious, controversial origin. But in the quiet corners of history, you can still hear the whispers of a sanitarium where meals were more than nourishment. They were control. Sometimes, the smallest accidents carry the strangest intentions. Cornflakes weren't just food. They were a statement on human behavior, morality, and invention. If you want more stories where tiny accidents change the world, subscribe to History by Accident. The next revelation might be hiding in plain sight.